Okay, so I keep trying to record like videos on Instagram, and for some reason every time it's a video about me trying to tell y'all some good shit, they don't go through. I could post something real stupid. I could post me just saying hi, but when I try to drop a message for y'all alright, I've been channeling all morning, and I keep seeing that that movie Beowulf, that part of Beowulf when him and his homeboys roll up. Hey Quan. Quan, ask your mama to join my live. I had to jump on like real quick because I don't know if I'm being like shadow banned. Instagram won't let me post the messages that I'm trying to get out to y'all. I'm seeing that movie Beowulf at the beginning where he goes, him and his homeboys roll up to that country that's being tormented by a demon, Grendel. And him and his homeboys roll up and they say, yo, we here to kill your monster. And when Beowulf get off that boat, I would say Beowulf was tall and handsome. So whoever about to roll up, these mercenaries that they sending through, these people, they tall and handsome like Beowulf. These mercenaries about to come through and wreck fucking shop. Yo, I don't even know how to get comfortable with this. I'm so anxious, y'all. I hear that song, stop, hey, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going down. Beginning part of that song was, shit, I want to play the song, but last time I played the song, they ended my live. And I be seeing people with live music in their lives all the time, but hey, who am I? Okay. That song is by Buffalo Springfield, For What It's Worth. For What It's Worth lyrics. There's something happening here, but what it is ain't exactly clear. There's a man with a gun over there telling me I gotta beware. I think it's time we stop. Children, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going down. There's battle lines being drawn. Nobody's right if everybody's wrong. So nobody's right if everybody's wrong is kind of like the masses doing things that are so normalized within being in low vibrational behavior. So if the masses are all vibing low and they think that that shit is normal, there's look, they already choosing their side by wanting to stay asleep to whatever the fuck this is going on. There's battle lines being drawn. Young people speaking their minds, getting so much resistance from behind. This is literally like this is like young people not even being able to be the leaders of their own generational, because you got all these fucking dinosaurs that just fucking won't die, that's like 90 years old. You don't relate to anything. You don't relate to anybody at this point. Y'all just here taking up space because y'all want to continue whatever the fuck this shit show is. It's time we stop. Hey, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going down. What a field day for the heat. 1,000 people in the street, singing songs and carrying signs. mostly say hooray for our side. I don't know if this is like a protest. Paranoia strikes deep. Into your life it will creep. Right now, yes, everybody at this point is like fucking paranoid. Especially if you're a gifted person. If you are a gifted person, a spiritual person, if you are a person that receives messages from the other side, you have possibly been being tormented. You've been gang stalked. You've been followed. You've been having all of this weird shit behind you to try to make you fucking go crazy, so you take yourself out because they can't fucking kill you. I mean, they could, but it would have a lot of consequences. But for the most part, they can't kill you because of who you are backed by. It starts when you're afraid. Step out of line. The men come and take you away. That's people who woke up off the Matrix being taken away. These are people who being seen as like conspiracy theorists. These are people like me who give y'all messages from the other side. Look, I don't argue with nobody. You don't believe my message? Hey, go to hell like the rest of them. We better stop. Hey, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going down. That's pretty much the end of that song. They do the chorus a few more times. It's about to be some shit popping off. Every day when I go outside my house now, I'll be seeing the stars moving around and stuff. And I don't live too far from the airport, but so I know what height the planes fly at. I know what height the planes fly at. The stars above my house be moving around like crazy. And for the last few weeks or so, the Lyra galaxy was literally like right over my crib, and I'm like, that's I got that little app where you can look at the sky and see what stars and what constellations are all around you. What's it called? Star Tracker. And Lyra has been right over my house. And if you know anything about Lyra or Lyrian starseeds, things like that, yeah, the stars by my house be moving from like place to place. Be crazy. But that particular one has stayed in the same spot for the most part. What else do I need to tell y'all? Yesterday I was getting that song, well, I didn't hear this part, but I was born by the river in a little tent. Oh, and just like the river, I've been running ever since. I know y'all like my voice. It's been a long time coming, but I know a change gonna come. So, and then, some way, somehow, as I was singing that song, it bled into that song video by India Ari. I'm trying to think of exactly which part. Dang, I did this yesterday. Let me look it up. But I don't know. I be feeling like I be rushing, like y'all ain't watching me. I ain't come to watch y'all. Y'all came to watch me. Y'all be alright. Y'all can wait. Video. India Ari. Oh, okay. But I learned to love myself unconditionally because I am a queen. I'm not your average girl from the video. My worth is not determined by the price of my clothes. No matter what I'm wearing, I will always be India. When I look in the mirror and the only one there is me, every freckle in my face says where it's supposed to be. And I know my creator didn't make no mistakes on me. My feet, my eyes, my lips, So right now, I posted a video on my YouTube this morning called Falling Stars. You know how like everybody in Hollywood and everybody in the music industry, oh, thank you. I don't know. I think so. They have some kind of clip on the side that says something. The prototype of like whatever is going on in Hollywood right now, everybody has to look like this, everybody has to act like this, everybody has to have curves and boobs, and all of that shit is out. Like, if you weird, just be fucking weird at this point. Like, that's, being weird is going to be like the new cool thing, I promise you. Because at this point, if they can keep you looking at something outside of yourself for validation, if they can keep you begging, searching, dying to be like what you're seeing on TV, and then half of that shit ain't even real, because I'm pretty sure a lot of these celebrities, when they really go home, when they off camera, a lot of them probably live in houses that look just like yours. Or they'll get what's popular, so everybody can stay in these cycles of nobody's right if everybody's wrong type shit. I'm live right now because I can't post on Instagram. They won't let me record. So, recap from the beginning if I can. I saw that movie Beowulf, where they roll up and he's like, I am here to kill your monster. And in that movie Beowulf, the land that he rolled up to was a kingdom that was being plagued by a demon. And again, Beowulf was him and all his home. They was fine. Most of them was fine. They was. Look, y'all don't be out here trying to fuck on Beowulf and his homeboys, because they here to help. Y'all leave. There's going to be a lot of changes coming about recently. A lot of gifted people have been being gang stalked. A lot of gifted people have been being filtered and tunneled into different directions so that they could never really wake up to their full potential. A lot of people are going to start finding out that these gifted people had handlers, and these handlers were in these gifted people's families. A lot of people's families were paid in order to get those gifted beings to go this way or to go that way, or if they had an amazing idea, then this person is supposed to be the hater in their life to be like, no, I don't think you should do that. They were planted there to introduce doubt, all of that hating and jealousy, and you got friends who hang out with you but they secretly hate you type shit. That was probably your handler. That was probably your handler that hated you out of that good idea that you wanted to do. Or they sabotaged you when you had a great idea or a job opportunity or something like that. Every single time you got this close to being successful in some kind of way, and somebody around you had some way, shape, or form, something that they was doing was more important, or they just managed to fuck it up in some way, and it just didn't happen. So you always this close to being great. Huh. That shit did. I was over here, I was doing a personal reading for somebody, and when I tell you, this information came screaming through in this reading. So right now, y'all gonna have a lot of people in your lives coming back to you because they know that they ain't done the work. So in this next season of your life, every single one of y'all, the next seasons of y'all life, whatever amount of work you put in, if you put in 60% effort, then you go fucking live in 60% land. If you put in 100% effort, shit, you reach nirvana, God consciousness. Congratulations, that's heaven. People are going to go where they deserve to be in this very moment. People, something about separating the wheat from the chaff. You'll know them by their fruit type shit. That's funny if you're mixing up Bible verses. What else am I seeing? There's more than likely going to be like a shadow form of, like a shadow entity, like a shadow government, something like that, that will be revealed as to had been gang stalking people. There may be a list of people, a list of names that were released of people who were being indeed gang stalked. COVID was a failure. COVID was kind of like a stress test. They know that the cycles that everybody is in, all of the cycles of having to pay bills, the cycle of this annually, this monthly, this and this. If I could get you to be stressed the fuck out in 10 different ways, I'm going to stress you out in all 10 of them different ways. You want to find a devil in your life, find a negative cycle. Find a cycle of some sort that you have to keep paying into, a never-ending cycle that just don't go away. Find that, you find the devil in your life, I promise you. So, you know, many people are being stressed the fuck out every single day. And that's why a lot of people are burning out at work and all of this craziness. COVID was supposed to push people into isolation because isolation is supposed to drive people crazy. Not this time. Not this time. That isolation, most people, when it came back to trying to go back into the office, people like, oh no, I don't want to go back into the office. I got a taste of freedom. Backfire. COVID was a backfire. People was not supposed to find solace in being stuck in the house. They were supposed to go fucking crazy, and they didn't. A lot of people like me, that's when they had spiritual awakenings beginning. And I'm pretty sure anybody, some of the people watching this may have had a spiritual awakening around that same time too. They fucked up and they let people's minds rest. They let people rest in the house. And people sat and they started learning things about themselves, and they started finding new hobbies, and they started, look, during COVID, I learned to ride the skateboard. I got a dog. Hey, what else did I do? I learned how to play the guitar. Like, look, during COVID, baby, you couldn't tell me nothing. I was trying to learn everything that I possibly could during COVID. And I'm pretty sure I wasn't the only person who did that. I know I wasn't. COVID was also the time that I actually, around COVID, is when I picked up my first tarot card deck. And, of course, yes, I've always been gifted since I was a little kid. I don't know if any of y'all knew that or not, but if you don't, if you want to argue, I don't give a fuck. It got nothing to do with me. I've been gifted since I was a little kid, but it was not until I actually picked up my tarot deck that I was able to decipher a lot of the information that I was receiving, because all the time I'm hearing music, I'm hearing all of these things, and I had no way to decipher this information. It wasn't until I actually picked up my tarot cards this shit started making sense. And not only did it start making sense for me, I started being able to make sense of all of this confusion and all of this craziness for other people like y'all too. I love what I do. I love helping people wake up so they can get out of this cycle of bullshit or whatever the fuck this is. Do I suffer because of it? Yes. Yes, I do. Yes. I can't even go to Walmart. Some places hold on to too much negative ass energy. Just too much energy. Just too much of too much. Some days, if y'all see me 9 times out of 10, guess what? I got on my headphones. I keep my headphones on to protect my ears. So I know if whatever messages that I'm hearing is coming from the inside or the outside. So I can decipher. So again, anybody that want to come argue with me about my gift, go to hell. Go to hell. Because if you still sitting around and you not awakened to the fact that people like me are real and very much so do exist, that's already where you on your way to. And I'm not going to argue with you. I know. I'm on my way. Driving at 19 down the old country lane. So, yeah, my Instagram won't let me post anything educational. I could only post stupid stuff. I could only post music and stupid stuff. I can't tell y'all about none of this. And I don't even know if this message, if y'all ain't catch it right here while it's happening, shit, you might miss this too. Who knows? But I'll tell y'all this. There was a particular point in my life about last year this time. My friends started wilding. My friends started betraying me left and right. My landlord started wilding. I lived in that spot for 5 years. I ain't never had no issue. Landlord started wilding. Doctors at the doctor's office that I had been going to for 6 months refused to fill out my paperwork to even allow me to keep the job, where I had the bosses bullying me on the job. When I worked from home. I worked from home, and I took a lot of projects where I could work by myself. So why y'all in my face? I would never know. I would never know why y'all in my face, because I'm doing exactly what I'm supposed to be doing. But they wanted to make my life miserable enough so that I would, I don't know, quit. I didn't technically quit. I took a leave of absence though, and that was honestly the best thing that could have ever happened to me, because during that time is when I went and I started sitting out in nature. Like right now, it's what time is it? It's 1:26 p.m. and I've been sitting in this very spot outside since like maybe 9 o'clock, maybe earlier. I've been out here for a minute. I love sitting in nature because that's where my best ideas come to me. But I would go to the park by my house, and I would take a notebook and I would talk to nature. I would practice my tarot card readings. I would do free readings for people just walking past, just so I could, just strangers, random strangers, just so I could test my skills to say, okay, do you really got it or you don't got it? I got it. I got it. I learned to differentiate between my energy and anybody else's energy. And anybody's energy that didn't feel as good as mine, I ain't want it. I still don't want it. Hey, boo. Hey! I was waiting on you. Okay. Girl, Instagram won't let me post. Instagram won't let me, I don't know. I'm probably going to have to re-record some of this for YouTube, but I wanted as many people to see what's going on. The Mercenaries is out. The Mercenaries is out. Shawnee. RIACES bronze. Hold on. I don't know what that means. A few weeks ago, I saw these bronze statues. Hold up, y'all. They weenies is out. Okay. Shiny, when they roll up, they gonna look something like this. Covered in chocolate and dipped in bronze. These might be black men. Or armada. Armada. Something about an armada coming in. I hear a savior, a savior. The sea has sent us a savior. That was in the part of Beowulf too. The king said that. The king who was battling Grendel. And Grendel was actually his own child. The king had a child with a demon. And that demon grew up to terrorize his own. Oh, so I'm guessing this demon was something that has been created by... What? Oh shit! If they pop off the ship and they find like this over here, are you serious? Where is Armada? What's a Hubble telescope? Hubble telescope. I'm gonna have to look that up some more. What else have I been seeing? Oh, you know what? Let me show you something. Let me show you something. That's funny because a Nissan Armada just passed my house. A Nissan Armada just passed my house. I ain't seen. I don't. They don't even live over here. They don't even live over here. All right, so I have a lot of channels. I get a lot of information. I get a lot of messages that I don't post on YouTube, that I don't speak about online. Ooh. I'm glad you be knowing what I be talking about, because I don't be knowing. I'll just be seeing it and hearing it. I just be seeing it. Where are my notes? Where are my notes? So something that was created, or something that was something, I hear the sins of the fathers is coming back to. So one of those examples of something coming back would be like narcissism. Narcissists, they like money, but most of them like chaos more than they like money. And a person that values chaos, if narcissistic people is the imbalance that's been created by these people, and now it's ravaging on them, they don't really give a fuck about nothing. They don't care about money. You can't pay off. Yes, patriarchy is dying. Actually, oh, I wish I could pull up my notes. I got all of these notes that I've been writing over the course of like the past year. I need to switch phones. Can I switch phones? It won't let me switch phones, but so their own creation, they are drowning in their own creation. Chaos is taking itself over, and chaos only desires power. So the people who desire money are shit out of luck at this point, because I want chaos. You can't pay me. You can't give me money. I can't eat money. I eat chaos. You know it's funny. Oh my God. In the reading that I was doing earlier, all the Empress popped up, and then 3 queens. And then it looks like there was a queen that was exiled. The Queen of Pentacles was exiled. And there was a large group of people that were being exiled and sent into the abyss or some shit like that. Ooh, feminine is chaos. Ooh. And it was I was going to say a certain brand of female, but there was a group of women that were being sent with them. I guess that would be like the pick-me-you, whatever it is. Females who work against other females in order to see females in distress. Them type of bitches. They getting up out of here too. If you are not of peace, love, prosperity, and protection, you are not welcome in this home. So I am channeling so crazy right now. I am channeling like crazy. We're all just prisoners of our own device. Is it Hotel California? I'm trying to think of the words to that song. That's like my favorite song, and I can't think of the words to it. We're living it up in the Hotel California. Such a lovely place. Such a lovely place. We rented a room at the hotel. Oh, you check into the Hotel California, you never check out? That don't sound too good. That don't sound too good. can check out anytime you like, but you can never leave. Oh shit, people might be going crazy. A lot of people around y'all might start seeing a rise of people having like mental breakdowns and stuff like that. Something about a mass shooting, maybe. This is like, I'm seeing people with like bombs strapped on their body. Ooh, Khalifa, who's that? Shani, you know I don't really know much about the spiritual world. I just be seeing stuff. I'm gonna have to look that up. I'm gonna have to look all of this stuff up because you obviously know what I'm talking about and I don't. Legit, literally. Oh gosh, I'm seeing a bunch of people with like bombs strapped to like their chest. This will be like a lot of people. Ooh. I want to say back in February, I had a vision, and I saw, a huge person. This person was huge, standing up out of the middle of the ocean. I never even got to the knee. This person was so big. Something with the water. Something in the water. Yeah, I ended up going live. I'm channeling too much. The same stuff. It's still, I'm getting like more and more information.
Oh wow. Come on, love.
We haven't had that spirit here since 1965. I wish I could get to my notes. In one of my notes, I wrote there was some kind of treaty or a peace agreement, some kind of agreement that was made around the 50s and the 60s, that there would be a certain amount of something allotted and this and that, and it was like an agreement to hand over people, to hand over like children, and it was, I watched another documentary, was it Dinner at Mauricio's or something like that, where it talks about, I don't know, but the 1960s, they claim, is the last era of when people actually had like some type of real freedom, and then it went into a stage of like a simulation phase. It's bigger than Jim Crow. Well, Jim Crow, yes, something about if they can alienate black women by having them being alienated by their own kind, something about black women is very important in this mixture. So if black women can be talked down upon by everyone, they'll never, it's like losing the crown. I saw that someone will be recrowned. They'll get their crown back. They'll be recrowned in some way, shape, form, or fashion. But some type of simulation started in the 50s and the 60s. It was an agreement with, I don't know if it's it doesn't seem like another race, but it seems like a species. Oh, dope. Well, not dope, but it explains a lot. I'm glad you know what I'm talking about. But it was kind of like the 1950s and 1960s is when MK Ultra was introduced into society. So that's when the gang stalking started. America itself, the United States of America itself, is not an actual, it's kind of like a that TV show The 100. where they took like a bunch of criminals, all the kids that they sent down was like from the criminals, the prison systems, and they sent them back down to Earth, which had been destroyed by like nuclear bombs, and those people had to recreate Earth or recreate that land, those lands. So it's kind of like criminals built a certain land. It was utopias, a utopia. Utopia is like, it's not nirvana. Utopia is like your own personal heaven or some shit like that. Let me see. Utopia. There's lots of different utopias being created or been created. Utopia definition: imagined place or a state of things in which everything is perfect. Oh, cool. Okay, so right now, it's about to reset again, and a lot of the people that I talk to, they keep asking, where should I be going? Where should I be going? And I told them to create in their mind pretty much their own utopia. Whatever your world, wherever you want to be in this world and anywhere, you gotta imagine that. That's pretty much where they're gonna pick you up and take you to. But the United States is like a hodgepodge, a conglomeration. A conglomeration is like a big old entity, right? I like to I be having like loose definitions of these words, but I be like, when I'm trying to explain it to y'all, I want to have like the official a conglomerate, a number of different things or parts that are grouped together to form a whole but remain distinct entities. So this is like, I hear they had the run of the house. The run of the house. So this is a hodgepodge. And different areas were being tested, or not tested, plagued. Different areas were being plagued with different things to see. It's kind of like, all right, if we stress this area right here out, what they gonna do? And then if we do that over there and we put this, it's like a game of chess against unsuspecting people. Most of those people, like everybody was kind of like in on the game, but some people were fucked with harder than others. Those would be like light beings and gifted people, stuff like that. Because, what'd you say? I gotta go over there. I need a sandwich. Okay. I'm getting so much information right now. Oh my God. I can't even get out of this channel if I wanted to. I'm gonna just be walking around looking lost. Yeah, I'm live on Facebook now. Jesus Christ. Yes. We'll talk later. Thank you. I'm gonna look up all of this stuff. Because I swear it seemed like everything made sense when you were saying it. Okay. Alright. My brain is all like, I feel like my brain about to leak out the side of my I feel like mush up here. I gotta go. I'm hungry. I'm gonna talk to y'all later.